Hello everybody. Today we're gonna watch a video.
They'll want to humiliate, degrade you, and try to destroy your spirit and resolve. With only a brief respite, it's time for your interrogation ordeal to begin. The first stages you're likely to encounter are known as TQ.
This is a watch along. It's also a lecture, but Eddie Stone's already teaching you, so end of the day, you're better off listening to him than me, because I've not been in the SAS. However, I'm quite familiar with the psychological torment.
TQ, or tactical questioning, is the initial brutal interrogation phase. A local commander will attempt to extract information from you. At the same time, he's making a decision on whether or not you're a candidate for further questioning by interrogation experts at a more secure facility.
I try and be the grey man, not too aggressive and not too submissive. Under the Geneva Convention, I only have to give this guy 4 details: number, rank, name, date of birth. But what you've got to do is keep your mind alert, say the big 4, appear submissive, not too submissive, not too aggressive, grey man. Let him think he's on top of you, but he's not, because mentally you're still very, very alert.
Now, I want to expand on Eddie's, the SAS attitude is very clever. Grey man, so despite the fact that a lot of these people are going to know the mindset of the captor, they know about this grey man thing, but the intuitive response to somebody's attitude, the situation is they want information and you are withholding said information. They're going to use the tactics, blah, blah, blah. They cannot change the way that they naturally react to your behavior. So if you're the one with composure and you are not being overly responsive to the provocation, then you have the power in a situation where, a lot of people would think they have no power. You've got to make them believe that they need you. Otherwise, in a war situation, they just shoot you and get away with it. It's a war. This Geneva Convention stuff, some people aren't going to fucking follow it. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Name, rank, look up Edward. Edward, look up Edward. Name, rank and number, Edward. Name, rank and number! Stone 24998 609. What's your unit, Edward?
You need to try to play the sympathy card with your captors.
You need to stop smoking cigs, Edward. Do you want a Gary? Edward? Right. What was I going to say? I don't even know. Whatever.
Always exaggerate your injuries. You're trying to look fatigued, in pain, and weak.
Let some water, Edward.
Always take any chance to eat or drink when it's right in front of you. You're not being
Put the true serum in it.
You're just trying to survive.
Put it back in the table. Is that nice, Edward?
And what you've got to do is remember that if they put some rubbish in the water to make your subconscious defenses go down, it's all psychosomatic power.
You want another drink, Edward? Edward, all you have to say is yes.
Even saying a simple yes can be far.
Even saying a simple yes could be utter paras. They could record you on a tape recorder. Do you like Nadanian Coke at YouTube? They'll fill a no it. Do you like Tipping Point? They'll fill a yes it.
Reaching consequences.
If you answer yes to that question, you get edited in a tape recorder, and it can be, do you like Saddam Hussein? They'll fill the yes in. Or do you like Tony Blair? They'll fill the no in. So at all times, you only...
You know, this is I don't even know why I've watched this so many times. Like, I don't, you know, when you just watch something and you don't even know why you're watching it. For some reason, like this among many things, like I'll just list a few of the things that I've watched over and over again throughout my life. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, 8 Mile, Watership Down, the SpongeBob movie, The Matrix, this, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Breaking Bad Fly episode. You know, a couple of the, you know, there's loads, but those those are the ones I can be bothered listing.
answer your big
Inception.
four, number, rank, name, date of birth.
So you get simply answer
No, I
yes.
won't. You're not going to get it through screen. Edward, what are you doing?
This is not normal British Army issue.
Hey, Edward, this
No,
is
Special Forces
serious.
use this.
You jibbing us,
Special
Edward?
Forces, Edward? Are you? I think you're a spy, Edward. Red Cross Castle, Edward.
Well, Jeff Bezos is doing a favour, Edward. Get on with it and give us your signature and your national insurance number, your credit card details, and the 3 digits on the back.
Thank you. I'll give it to you. Let you, I'm not letting you, man. I'm trying to make things easy.
Making it easy for you, Edward.
Paper, Edward, and you can have it.
It goes without saying that under no circumstances should you sign
Goes
anything.
without saying that Jeff Bezos is doing you a favour and you need to get on with it.
Once they've got your signature, it could be used for all kinds of propaganda.
Pay attention.
You've been very difficult, Edward. Perhaps you should try another method. You want to be dead, Stone?
Never underestimate your importance as a new captive. If they wanted you dead, you probably already would be.
See, this is the daunting part here.
Chances are,
They'll if you've ever sat in a right angle on the wall, they'll have you doing that for an hour. Yeah, you give that a go. Wow, you know what I mean? How are you going to do that for an hour? You're going to be fucking changed man after that. If you can do that for an hour, you might as well just kill them all. You know what I mean? Like with your bare hands or something. What you've got to do is wrestle the rifle off the man and start like burning heads. You will open the door, or you'll be going to the brig. Now, what you've got to do is just fucking play this.
strict orders to keep you alive until a professional interrogation can begin.
What you've got to do is not be cocky like Andrew Tate and immediately assume that if the France attack happened and you were there, that you'd start like popping heads like a G. Because whether or not that is the truth and it's a genuine sense of belief, I'm not sure. But, you know, I don't even know if he's joking. Anyway, if it was me, they'd all be dead.
Until then, they will take it in turns to interrogate you and your fellow captives, playing one against the other in a constant barrage of questioning and abuse.
Show me on the map where the target was. You want to drink, Peter?
Where the BBC headquarters is. They're up to no good.
Yes or no? Do you want to drink, Peter?
They're not letting me upload Red Dwarf.
What's this for, Peter?
Guards! Between interrogation sessions, you will probably undergo unrelenting softening up techniques day and night. You'll be deprived of food, water, and sleep. They'll use sudden shocks, constant loud white noise, anything that will disorientate your mind, weaken your resolve, and deprive you of your senses. Worst of all, is the dreaded stress position. The
And it's
technique
not
of
even
using stress positions.
And he's been doing it like just to take the piss. It's not on him. We need to know his location. He's sitting on a reserve of oil. I'm not on about crude oil. I'm on about fucking vegetable oil. He's nicked it all from the Aldi. He's not even paid for it. All he did is left a load of Monopoly money and, you know, a Riddler card. It's not even in the deck. He's left it.
It's simple, but highly effective in softening up captives. When forced to remain in these positions, your muscles soon start to seize up. It becomes agony after an hour.
Now what you've got to do is visualize like a monkey folding into itself to make sure that you're not focusing on your muscles. Because if you do that, you'll start asking to go to the wee boys room. What you've got to do is just have a wee every time they come near you. That way you can be sure to get a kicking to make sure that you're not going soft.
Torturous after several.
But eventually, you get used to it, and you can't sleep, as I have done, in these positions.
See, right, the thing is a lot of you people think you're out mogging Eddie Stone, but he can go to sleep while being tortured and you think you're out mogging Eddie Stone. I'm not so sure.
Have to. It's the only way you survive.
Imagine the riz of this, man. Respect to the G.
Stone. I'm an easygoing guy. Who told you the general's location, Stone? Write down the name of Stone, and you'll be free. They'll
I
stop
was
beating
like
you, Stone.
10, mate.
I think you're SAS, Stone. I think you've been sent here to assassinate.
24009 6998
Unit
Stone.
Unit Stone.
Saying you land
Hydrogen
on
shirt, Stone.
it's not good.
Helicopter.
It's not
Parachute.
I think you're messing with it.
6998.
And any local shopping, Stone? Are you married, Stone? Do you want
Which
your wife
kind
to be
of
a lady,
point, we
Stone?
need to bring up his bird.
Guards!
These initial
Yeah,
interrogations
why
are
love
often
you,
known
Stone?
as crude, brutal beatings
You
with
like
no
a
real
260
game plan.
Stone?
You're merely being softened up for the next stage at enemy headquarters, where professional interrogators will have already been briefed on your capture and be preparing their insidious tactics. Once you are in the stronghold of headquarters, escape will be much tougher.
Well, the chicken into the game.
This may be the last you see of daylight for a long time. Once inside, the opportunity to escape will be extremely limited.
Listen, Stone, the match out will be better if you don't know where it is.
This hell pit could be your new home for days, weeks, or months, and the enemy will be doing everything in their power to make life as uncomfortable as possible.
Like, I don't speak from necessarily from like experiencing this exact situation, but if you're in like, if you've been brave and you're in this kind of brig situation like Eddie is here, you know, you've been brave, so you know it's not. It could be worse. Like, you know, you've done what you needed to do, and it's kind of gone a bit wrong. Imagine if you're some sort of like fucking coward and you're in the brig, like you won't be able to deal with it. But Stone's a strong man, hence the fucking name.
This will include the continued use of softening up tactics. By now you'll be desperate for food, water, and sleep.
I won't be desperate for food because I'm doing a fast.
While your captors soften you up, Interrogation officers will be doing their research to find out how to make a crack. They'll be gathering as
What
much
you've got to
intelligence
do is watch Fight Club in your head, because then you'll be carved out of wood.
as possible from initial searches
Who is this?
of your clothing, overheard conversations, and any other information they can gather. They're building up a picture of you. Are you weak or strong? Can you take punishment? What gets to you? Are you cool or emotional? This will be used for the next stage of your ordeal, when a professional interrogator takes over. Our professional interrogator for this fictitious scenario is Paul Ashley, a former armed forces instructor and resistance to interrogation techniques.
We're in trouble.
The interrogation environment will have been designed purposely to be bland and featureless. They want to deprive you of any distractions that will take your mind off the situation. The interrogator will be constantly analysing your responses and deciding on the best approach to weaken you. He's looking for that chink in your armour that reveals your weakest point. He may decide to be nice and accommodating.
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to start singing Call Me Maybe and do a little dance. Preferably that one off the DiCaprio film that I haven't bothered watching. The one that's fairly simple. Oh, fuck off. Right, where were we? Right, here we go.
And accommodating, or he may be vindictive and use threats. He'll try every approach he knows until he thinks you're cracking.
A lot of people have got this imagination that thinks they're going to be tortured all the time. That is not the case. Even if you control the physical, you don't control the man. If you control his mind, then you have it.
Take your hood off.
What I want you to do is watch Tipping Point and subscribe to my channel.
I asked you to hand it to me. It's not a very good start, is it?
What I want you to do is put your hands around my father's.
Look at me.
Stone.
Look at me. Eye contact is absolutely crucial for an interrogator. Because what you're trying to do is to get him to concentrate on you. The eyes are the windows to the soul. It's a very true statement.
Because we conducted a study and, it was about, we conducted a thorough study and we did about 3 goes. And as it showed, due to the results, the soul's not real, so... it's all a load of rubbish what you're on about, yeah, because we've conducted the study and we even conducted a survey on the study's results and the general public weren't even bothered, so how can it be real?
The eyes will move various locations on a reaction to various questions put to them. There are 6 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not, that's a division. I'm not bothered.
If you want to recall something, a past event or something of that nature, then the majority of people will move up into the top right. If they're making things up, it'll come from the top left. If you touch a raw nerve,
Mine do that a
then the
lot.
eyes will move down to the left or to the bottom right.
But what makes you think that I'm not making up? Eh? Do you understand what I'm saying? Who am I? Who am I? Have you thought about that? If somebody's got to be making some of it up. I mean, am I jibbing you or am I saying something else? You better make your mind up, because when you think about manifestation, who really is making it up? Eh? You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Train yourself to keep looking straight ahead as soon as a question is asked you. Because otherwise, at one point, you're going to trip up and your eyes will move to one location or the other. Now, what's your name? What's your name? Stone. Yeah? Stone what?
At this time, I look for any abnormalities with the interrogator. Has he got a big nose? Is he very tall? Has he got big eyes? Is there something wrong with him? And I play mental games with myself. I downgrade the guy mentally to allow me a little bit of pleasure. But at the same time, maintaining this exterior presence of the grey man, not aggressive and not submissive.
Okay. What I want you to do is to jack it off. Hand it to me. Take it. Take it. Now, hand it to me. Take it.
Yeah.
Look at me.
That really cracks me up.
Now, I'm just trying to be polite and courteous here, and I'd appreciate it if you do exactly the same thing. So, hand me the jacket.
So, who do you think you are, mate? You're Bart Simpson? Give me the fucking jacket.
There's no point fighting for it, is there? When we're together, I get the jacket. But what I'm asking you to do is to place it in my hand. Well done.
Control is everything here. The interrogator has to maintain authority and command. He'll use humiliating tactics to degrade you, such as making you strip off and get into ill-fitting prison clothing while he rifles through your kit.
Right, what was your number again?
9.
The important thing is to still keep control in your mind. Let him think that he's winning. And if you get away with it, use silent forms of defiance.
Any little bit of defiance that you can get in this stage is going to be worthwhile to you mentally. But if you get caught, you're going to get a good beating.
The professional interrogator has a motive or agenda for every word he speaks.
Like, you've been captured and some man's digging into your head and you're giving him the finger. Some cojones on that man. The Stones.
And every action he makes.
It's got nothing to do with me. It's not like I was wearing it.
Disposal will be an arsenal of mind games designed to outwit even the most experienced soldier.
Right, if that's all yours, you keep it. It is yours, hand it to me.
You're in a no-win situation here. Whatever you do, you're giving him an answer. This is a typical example of some of the many ploys and tricks an interrogator will use to trip you up.
Interrogation can have different approaches, such as the good cop and the bad cop routine, known as the mutt and jeff. The idea being that one is friendly and the other one is very, very aggressive.
Give me a call sign, mate. You'll be alright. You give me a call sign, you won't go to the brig. You go to the brig, you dickhead. Call sign! Call sign! Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. He wanted a call sign. He was looking kinda dumb with a big nose on a thumb head. And he kept going on about call signs.
This way you can get a different reaction from the prisoner. If you look carefully, you can see Eddie's eyes moving slightly different to what they do when he's talking or looking at me. You look a lot better now.
He looks a lot better. It's not like he's not been sleeping. The song in the name of Jesus, Eddie. Don't need to sell your soul to the devil. You thought that it was Lucifer, Stone, but it turns out to be the man who sold the word.
Okay, so you're quite happy now because you've got a cigarette in your hand. You looked after.
You've been looked after, Stone. We'll give you a cig. It's not like it's bad, is it?
We'd like to know everything you look after and where you looked after you. There's a guy that shot himself by the name of Peter.
Now, please, Stone. It's all in the red,
He told us some of the information.
We need you to confirm the information.
Find out who the guy was that was killed. Can you help us out with that one?
Can you help us out? We need to lift where...
So you're not
we need
interested
you to
in
give us a lift to the shop. Stone, you're not looking too good.
Why did I faint? Not because I was feeling faint. Feeling simply to get out of the interrogation room. If he feels sympathy for you, you can get taken out and hopefully get a bit of rest. It doesn't always work, but it's worth a chance.
Fainting is a thing that can be used to get out of an interrogation. However, in a lot of places, all he would get is severe kicking and beating until he got up.
You won't. Use the Gillian McKee's method and eventually they'll just kill you.
Fellow captives against each other. But those with injuries can be particularly weak and vulnerable.
See, this is inaccurate here. I don't remember what didn't Mac got his
seriously wounded and left to fend for himself.
This isn't real.
Treated, and is now fit enough to be interrogated and possibly exploited.
Okay, I'm going to take the blindfold off. Look at me. How are you feeling? Look at me. If you're okay, blink your eyes. Well done. Like some food?
Not good enough, mate. You need to take that back. What is this, a free sample? You know what I mean? I want to speak to the manager.
Look at me.
Stone, look at me. We've given this bloke some food, and now you're a bit bigger than this bloke, so I bet you want some food, but you're not fucking having any because you don't like the cut of your jib. Anyway, call sign loser.
This chap here is cooperating with us. He's been looked after medically. He's also got some food, he's got some drink. So if you cooperate, you get food, you get drink.
If you cooperate, you eat drink, and you drink food. You understand, Storm? We're going to start freezing the water and blending up the food. You won't be laughing then, will you? Because you'll have to chew the fucking water. Stone, call sign. No, listen, if anybody's in the SAS and like if you don't find this funny, what can we and can't we laugh at joke, please? Like, I respect the SAS. Very capable people. What I don't really like very much is the fact that people are being used as pawns for like shit motives off politicians. Like, imagine if people were really fighting for a good reason. Wow, there'd be a formidable force then. Put your blindfold on, Stone. You've seen your mate for long enough. Now you need to go back to the void of loneliness, yeah. Lloyd's CSP or something to like free advertising.
Get the food and get it down your neck. And keep your mouth shut.
Don't tell me to keep my mouth shut, Stone. Oh, well,
when you're under stress or lying,
because
your subconscious mind can easily betray you. The slightest raise of an eyebrow or twitch of the nose can be an indication that you're covering something up.
Every time I see you, I find out something different. Every time you come in here, there's something about
you. So we've looked at your Facebook profile and you like Justin Timberlake.
that comes across. So by thinking you're sitting there saying nothing.
Yeah, but I just like the riff of the sexy back. You like bringing sexy back? You wanted to whip you? No, mate, I just like the tune. Right? Put your blindfold on. Yeah, this guy's off his head.
That was wrong.
Guards.
Body language is a very important tool for an interrogator because with it, you can ask you questions that you will react to in different manners. The eyes might screw up if you're asking a very sensitive thing or something you're not terribly happy with, or the fists might start to clench. In which case you know that the questions that you're putting to the captive is having some reaction and you can use it against it over and over again. You were caught using this piece of equipment. So who were you calling? What was your call sign? Show me where you were caught and where you were going to. And you're not using them? At some stage, you're going to need food and water to keep going.
The 2-for-1 deal on the ice.
Because without those, you're going to be nothing.
You need to leave me alone.
You'll die.
What's an urban myth?
There comes a stage where the softly tactics may fail, and the interrogator will resort to threats and abuse.
Look at me! Look at me! Give us a Tesco club card! Lunch money! You need to give me a lunch money!
You'll start a relentless routine of verbal and physical attacks, threatening your life and the lives of your comrades. This is where you're
In all seriousness, if you're in this kind of situation, like, what I'm offering is, I deal with things with humour. What makes you think that I don't take this kind of thing seriously? But if you're taking it too seriously, you might not be able to entertain yourself while being tortured. But then what you really need to do is be not taking it seriously, but act like you're taking it seriously, but in your head, you're having a laugh. Call sign.
power and strength tested to the extreme.
You're not doing yourself any favours.
That's what you think.
Remember they kill you.
We're putting in the reps, the mental
They
reps.
still think you with information. Verbal abuse and physical abuse. Then you get used to it after a period of time. The pain, you know you're going to get kicking, you just accept it and get on with it.
After a certain time, you will have achieved your goal by holding out long enough to allow command to realize you are missing and the mission has been compromised. They can then take the appropriate action. You've won, and it's time to think about protecting yourself and your men.
When he gets the pliers out and starts snapping your fingers, you're going to start telling him something. Feed him little snippets of information. It doesn't have to be the truth, as long as it's a half-truth. Gives him something to work on. Gradually, over a few days, he will get the picture and he'll start setting things to.
Stone, you need to tell me where you were going. Put the location on the map. I was going to the Lidl, mate. The Aldi's rubbish. The 2-for-1 deal, it doesn't interest me. We're going to the Lidl for the sushi.
Together. That will keep him happy and keep all your fingers intact.
What makes you think that I'm not telling you the truth to make you think that I wanted to go to the Aldi, but Lidl's really better? Stone, you're confusing us and you need to get to the point here. Your call sign. Tell us what it is, loser.
But quite a while now to think about other things, haven't you? All the time, your friend has been deteriorating very, very badly. So, in order for you to save his life, he's now going to start cooperating.
Who's this?
Understand me?
I don't know anything, mate, honestly. Was that guy, Jordan, I think, no.
What was his name?
I think it was
Johnny Depp, but
I mean, I didn't even know what his other name was. You just tell me what he did.
You were caught using use.
you were
I took it
caught.
off my body. Hotel 1, this is Charlie 19. Ready for pickup, over.
What was your call
We
sign?
don't do pickups. This is Premier Inn. You need to fuck off. Who do you think you are? You fucking prank call. Anyway, Vincent, don't be bringing her up.
Bravo 19.
So if you usually try to get hold of somebody, you must have known on the map roughly where you were.
Just up to the train, mate. You need to fuck off.
I really don't know.
Was that
I'm not sure how to do anything. You've deprived me of too much sleep. I'm not used to it. You need to let me go. I'll just hitchhike off this street and drop me off. This is why.
Can I get a drink?
I can organise that for you.
You can
I'm
also
still curious to know which beach you're at.
I really don't know.
I need a little bit
You
more
do
what
know.
you've given me now, so I can get some
you know what your call sign is.
I really don't know the language in that boat. I don't have a clue where it
What
was.
time did you come in?
Just after the evening, I think it was. Yeah, it was
Have you been in the boat during the day?
Chico time.
I was well, we were in the boat all the time. I need a drink now.
What about Maxwell? Max?
I really don't know. I don't know.
What archetype
Say, I
is
just
that?
I'm about letting none of them. So that
We
was
want to know
stressful
what
most
the
of the time.
fabric reality is here.
All I've got is bodies everywhere.
All I've got is a load of nonsense
Routine.
everywhere in the
Doesn't
entire
mean I'm
universe.
telling you the truth now.
I know that you're lying to me.
I know that it's all about the
I'll
system.
show you what I'm wearing.
My job
You
is
aren't
to
lying
feed
to
you
me.
into telling me the
You're
truth.
the man that pulled the trigger, that assassinated
Your
one of
job
my
is to
clients.
not tell me the truth. So I know that you're lying to me. Bite my honey. Mate, like, I've got principles. You're a fucking idiot. Well, stop. Listen, I've got one up here. You will be going back to the brig.
Ranking officers.
I can hardly shoot a gun now. No, I've only shot a gun.
You have trouble shooting a gun.
See, you've got footage of you shooting a gun. Yeah, I can tell you're full of shit.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm getting more confused. How can you be
Speaking in
confused? You were the team
English,
leader.
yours is too big.
I was with the team leader.
You were the team leader. You were the sergeant in charge
I don't know what I'm on
of
about.
patrol. Now bear in mind,
I'm not a
your
sergeant.
colleague's life is depending on you.
I've been telling you, I'm
I've only
hungry.
just signed up for the job. I'm a fucking apprentice. I'm scared if Alan Sugar, that my sergeant major, is gonna tell me to fucking go back to school. Well, it's not even funny, but you know, you need to tell me that what your call sign is, you fucking loser.
I'm thirsty.
I'm lucky. That's the way life goes until you start to cooperate with it.
Organise it.
Tell me the truth. That's all I know.
Look at me.
I'm starting to think you know man of your
I
words.
know how you gained the information that made that assassination. Do we understand one another? Do we understand one another?
I don't understand.
Simple yes or no.
On mate.
I understand his thing, but I
Right.
can't understand that. That's fine. Stand up. I don't know. Yes.
Now the interrogator's got a sniff of the truth. He'll continue his routine for as long as it takes until he's satisfied he's got all the facts.
Start cooperating.
The most important thing is that you've done your job. You've got through the ordeal without compromising your command, and you're still alive.
Imagine that your boots are Doc Martens so that you've got the drip on. Then they won't be laughing.
Which means there's always a chance you may be rescued, or you may get the opportunity to break out.
What you've got to do is ask
Without
for
doubt,
shit.
the best time to escape would have been.
Anyway, there you go. Well, I hope you learned a lot from that. We'll get ready for these fucking shit videos I made. Before you say that I'm on cocaine, this is the effect of caffeine. This is what happens when you have 5 coffees in the Weatherspoons. So get on the talk and show respect to the G.